Hey, Jessie, Nebulous here. Haven't posted for, I guess, about a week. Been sick again, of course, joy of joys. Starting to feel better. I did go see my rheumatologist again, and unfortunately did not get my diagnosis. I was really hoping this time because I do lose my insurance at the beginning of January, which means I won't be able to see my specialist anymore. So that was my last appointment with the rheumatologist, at least until we can figure something out. And I also won't be able to see the neurologist anymore. I'll just be able to see my GP. And we were just really hoping he would come through with the diagnosis, the formal diagnosis of lupus. Just because it's going to help me get my disability benefits. My last few blood tests have come back positive. I've been looking over them. It started in June, so it's been, 5 months? Something like that. So it's been almost half a year that I've tested positive for lupus on every blood test. And I have it right here. See right there. It says systemic lupus, positive results. And the big one is the anti-DNA, which is exactly what it sounds like. It is your immune system producing antibodies against your body. And the negative result, a normal person has less than 5. Anything above 9 is positive. This one, and this one's from June, I was at 16. So that is a high positive, and I know that my last 2 results were even higher than that. I don't have a copy of them, so I don't know exactly how high, but I know it was even higher. But I'm gonna just plow on ahead. My GP is probably almost as frustrated as I am because he knows I have lupus, and he can't diagnose it himself. It's not his specialty, he can't diagnose it. But he can treat me for inflammation. So even though he can't prescribe a lupus-specific medication, he can give me steroids, high-dose steroids, because the blood tests show that my C-reactive protein is elevated, and it's been elevated again for at least, actually that one started getting elevated a year ago. I think actually January is when it started going up, even before the anti-DNA. So based on that, it means that I have inflammation in my body. So just on that alone, he can treat that without a diagnosis from a specialist. But again, he'll just be treating symptoms and not treating me for a specific diagnosis because he can't make one. So hopefully, after the beginning of the year, he will go ahead and start me on that. He was also really hoping that I would get my diagnosis, which is why he's been kind of waiting, because we've talked about the steroids thing before. And he really thought they were going to diagnose me at MUSC, the Medical University of South Carolina, in November. When they didn't, he was really surprised. And because I am losing my medical insurance, it does mean some issues with getting my medication. I have the fund set up. It's in the description below. It's actually for Patreon, which generally is used for, like artists and video makers to help fund their projects. And I won't be using the money for that so much as I will be using it towards medication, which in my case does help fund projects, because if I'm too sick to make anything, I'm not going to make anything. So, and they're necessary medications. It's the antidepressants, the anticonvulsants, the muscle relaxers, pain medication, my blood pressure medication, which even though I've lost a bunch of weight and I'm still in a low sodium diet, I still can't get my blood pressure under control, which is probably because I have inflammation going on in my chest. I know I do. I've been diagnosed with, I was diagnosed with costochondritis, a few months ago, which is chest pain due to inflammation of the chest wall. So it's inflammation, and it's from having lupus that no one is willing to diagnose formally. So I don't understand how they can keep telling me that it's all psychosomatic when I literally have blood tests, blood test results saying you have lupus. It's, blood test results that say your body is producing antibodies against itself. There's no way that can be caused by a psychosomatic. That's not something that happens. It's just, I just don't know how they can keep arguing with me that it's psychosomatic and that I need to see a shrink when I have blood test results, and I've just showed them to you, like, hard evidence. It's there. I've got it. I have I have it, and it's just got to be something about my age or my appearance. They decided that, oh, she must be depressed and, a drug seeker. And it's like, I can almost believe that they all have meetings about me and have all decided that I'm not allowed to be sick. I don't quite believe that, because I'm not paranoid, because I don't have anxiety, because I'm not mentally ill, despite what they keep trying to tell me. I also really need to dye my hair again. But meds come first. Say, guys, help me out. I need to... Look at that. Look at those roots. Those roots make me sad. See, those roots are more depressing than anything else I have going on. Not quite. Okay, that's all I had to share. I just wanted to do a quick update and kind of let you guys know how the land lies, and I will let you know if anything changes. Until next time, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're doing a lot better than me. And if you can afford to, please donate to my Patreon account, even if it's only like $1 a month. Every little bit's gonna help me get my medications until I get my disability benefits, which could be another year or two because of the way that process works. So if you can afford to help me, I would really appreciate it, because it is a tough situation, and I'm staying as positive as I can about it, but it's hard, and a little help would be really appreciated. So, alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Love.